on the back of 3 performances, obviously, that we weren't proud of. It was good, obviously, especially to be back at home. So that was obviously a good fixture to have after the international break. And I think, we was in a situation, we just lost the last 3, so we was in a no-lose situation. We had to just obviously go out there and be on the front foot and give a positive performance.
Manager said afterwards that he thought it was a sufficiently positive performance that you can really build on that now. Is that sort of the aim this weekend, and do you think that's a good way of looking at it?
Yeah, definitely. I think he picked up a lot on the previous 3 games, the chances we created, and and actions we had. Obviously, in the opposition's final third were very low. So obviously, as long as we can keep creating those and keep getting opportunities in the final third, then even if, like say QPR, we only end up coming away with a point. But obviously the positives, we was there, we was creating those moments, and he knows obviously, and we know that in games, if we keep doing that, we'll win a lot more than we lose.
And you had a very productive game. How good was it to be starting again and back out there?
No, definitely, yeah. Obviously it's always good to play, but at the same time we need to understand that we have almost a squad, 2 squads, almost, and everyone needs to be ready, whether they play obviously the league game, or they play the cup game, or they don't play for 3 or 4 weeks. Everyone needs to be ready to step in. Obviously, we know it's a long season, and we all want results.
When you were at Kidderminster, you played Luton, I think, a few times in the National League. Can you quite believe how far they've come as a football club since then, getting to the Premier League last year?
No, they were quite strong in the National League, to be honest. So that obviously I know it's still quite tricky to get out of, being as there's only 1 automatic that go up from there. But you could see that. I just never really thought obviously their transition obviously from when they was in League 2, as they didn't really start very well in League 2. I just thought they would probably hover around there. But then, like I say, they obviously kicked on and then kicked on again.
Does their story give clubs, optimism and hope that, if Luton could end up playing Coventry like they did in a playoff final a few years ago, that it's possible, that it's not just a closed shop to the teams who have come down from the Premier League with the parachute payments, for example?
No, definitely. I know obviously that still creates a big difference obviously in teams when they have obviously bigger resources to strengthen and then try and obviously get back to the Premier League. That's where obviously they want to be. But like you say, such as obviously Luton, Coventry in the playoff final, I don't think anyone would have predicted that at all. But yeah, it just shows obviously if teams have a plan and they get a structure, and the teams do well, anything can happen in football.
And do you expect a tough game down there? And what is going to be the key, do you think, to build on last week and to get a result at Luton?
Yeah, definitely, and I've played at their stadium a few times. Obviously, it's not always nice surroundings. The crowd's right on top of you. The stadium's it's so close to the pitch, and it's a small pitch as well. But I think we've just got to stick to our game plan. Obviously, they're not in a great position. Obviously, given our results as well, so it should be a good game.
And finally, I just wanted to pick up on the fact that you said it was good to be back at Hillsborough at the weekend. Given that you've got a good connection with the fans, you played at Sheffield Wednesday a long time. How does sort of playing at Hillsborough feel to you? What does it mean to you to be at home, to have that home support, and to play for this football club like you have for a while?
I just think it doesn't matter who the opposition is. I think even when you go out for the warm up at Hillsborough, I think you already have the confidence and the feeling. You don't really look at the opposition. You know straight away. You don't care who it is. You just attack straight away, front foot, and you do that. The whole stadium's going to be behind you.